Shalom Remnant family, I am Rasta Veda. Now we've just entered the Tisha Ba'av fast. Well, Sydney, Australia time zone time. Those that are about to join, check out hebcal.com, hebcal.com, and it'll give you the exact time frame of the time zones to keep in line with Hebrew calendar dates and times. Keep it for the future. It is awesome. It is a great reference. I use it all the time because every single time zone around the world is different. As we've entered this fast, wow, for the last month, I just must say that doing 3 fasts back to back has been very, very powerful. There's a spiritual significance. There's a significance on the timeline of the Hebrew calendar, as well as historic fulfillment as well. So it has been quite powerful. Those that have been along this journey, those that have subscribed from the beginning, I know that during the 17th of Tammuz fast, then we were instructed to do the 10-day vegetable and water only Daniel fast. And now this is Tisha Ba'av. Why is Tisha Ba'av important? Well, this is the day, the exact day that the first and second temples were destroyed. It happened 655 years apart, but they were both destroyed on the same day. So, first and second temple, what is the spiritual and the personal significance? Well, the first temple represents the mindset, and the second temple represents the heart. So, in order to be spiritually perfected and for the spiritual temple within us, it has to be destroyed in order to be renewed. Now, we know that there's a third temple coming. And so the temple of the soul is being destroyed along this journey. So the spiritual temple can be renewed. There must be a deconstruction in order to have a reconstruction. There must be a death of self first before we can enter redemption and things like that. So there is a before and after. Human, angel influence and a reflection. And so this is why it's super, super powerful. Those that are doing the Tisha B'Av fast, we are mourning and acknowledging the days, that day. It's a very, very sad day on the Hebrew calendar where both the temples were destroyed, where the Babylonians took over and the Romans took over. And so we know the Babylonian is a spirit of the world and the Romans is a spirit of control and denial. So these two temples and factors in the spiritual and personal reflection are being destroyed. So when we fast, we are asking Yahweh for grace and mercy to pass through these elements, and that we are separating ourselves not only from the past, but the sins of the people, and truly sanctifying ourselves so we can truly be glorified in his image. It is very, very powerful, and I've put all the notes, the instruction on my community page. So feel free to have a read. It is a step-by-step process. There is Bible readings in order to support, and through wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we get a bigger picture and acknowledge this very, very sad day many, many years ago. So, those that are doing the fast, I know it's been so intense, doing 3 fasts back to back. But like I mentioned, this is on the wheel of the Hebrew calendar. The Daniel fast was popped out of the blue. Not only was it in line of that time in the book of Daniel, but it was actually a prompting of the Ruach HaKodesh. So there is a deep cleaning and a deep refining and a deep construction deep in the cores of the DNA of our soul. And if you have any questions, reach out to ask. But I'm pretty confident that I have nailed a basic step-by-step process on the community page from start to end. And so during the fasting, it's no eating, no drinking, and just spending time reading the word and just truly having an intimacy with Yeshua one-on-one, with Ruach HaKodesh, and see what he tells you and downloads to you as well. Take factor. It could be a personal thing. It could be in a worldly event, but it also could be a body reflection event as well. So the intimacy is truly opening up the eyes of our soul in the spiritual realm from our Heavenly Father's eyes and the works of the Ruach HaKodesh. I know I haven't done a video in a while. I do homeschool my son. There is a lot of, being a single mom, doing everything myself. It has been quite intense, heavy, but, just handling and just conquering one thing at a time. And nothing's too big for our King Yeshua. He carries everything, he sees everything, and he's going to fix everything. The only thing we can do is just move in faith. We do our best and let Yeshua do the rest. Enjoy this fast. Have your intimacy with Yeshua. It is so important to listen to the Ruach HaKodesh. If you have any questions, reach out. Shalom, brothers and sisters.